For over 2,500 years, the teachings of Lord Buddha have guided millions of people toward peace, wisdom, and freedom from suffering. But what exactly did Buddha teach, and how can his wisdom still transform our lives today? In this video, we will explore the essence of Buddha's philosophy, the Four Noble Truths, the Noble Eightfold Path, and timeless lessons on compassion, mindfulness, and living a meaningful life. The teachings of the Buddha you're about to hear have been explained in multiple stages so that you can analyze and implement them in your life, which will shift the way you see yourself in the world. Stage 1. The Life and Mission of the Buddha. Around 563 BCE in Lumbini, modern-day Nepal, a prince named Siddhartha Gautama was born into luxury. Despite being shielded from pain and suffering, he eventually witnessed old age, sickness, and death. These encounters shook him deeply. Realizing that wealth and pleasure could not protect him from life's suffering, he left his palace at the age of 29 in search of truth. After years of meditation, self-discipline, and inner struggle, Siddhartha attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya. From that moment, he became the Buddha, the awakened one. For the next 45 years, he dedicated his life to teaching how every human being could break free from suffering and attain nirvana, a state of ultimate peace and liberation. Buddha did not claim to be a god. He was a human being who discovered profound truths about the mind and existence, truths that anyone can test and experience for themselves. Stage 2. The core of Buddha's teachings. Buddha summarized his teaching in one simple message: life is suffering, but there is a way out of it. This wisdom is captured in the Four Noble Truths, which are the foundation of Buddhism. The first noble truth: dukkha, the reality of suffering. Buddha observed that suffering is universal. Birth, aging, illness, death, all bring discomfort. Even moments of happiness are fleeting and tinged with uncertainty. But suffering here is not just pain. It includes dissatisfaction, restlessness, and the feeling that something is always missing. The second noble truth: samudaya, the cause of suffering. Buddha revealed that suffering has a root cause: craving and attachment. We crave pleasure, possessions, recognition, relationships, even life itself. But everything is impermanent. When reality doesn't meet our desires, we feel frustrated. The third noble truth: nirodha, the end of suffering. The good news is that freedom is possible. By letting go of craving and attachment, one can end suffering and experience nirvana. Not a place, but a state of profound peace and liberation. The fourth noble truth: magga, the path to end suffering. Buddha gave a practical guide called the Noble Eightfold Path, a step-by-step way to live with wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. Stage 3. The Noble Eightfold Path. This path is not a rigid rulebook, but a balanced way of life. It has 3 categories: wisdom, ethics, and mental training. First is the right view, seeing reality clearly, understanding impermanence, suffering, and the law of cause and effect. Second, right intention, choosing thoughts of kindness, compassion, and non-harm instead of greed, hatred, and ignorance. Third, right speech, speaking truthfully, kindly, and meaningfully, avoiding lies, gossip, harsh words, and idle chatter. Fourth, right action. Living ethically. Not killing, not stealing, and not engaging in harmful behavior. Fifth, right livelihood. Earning a living without harming others. Buddha discouraged trades like weapons, slavery, and intoxicants. Sixth, right effort. Developing wholesome states of mind and letting go of unwholesome ones. Seventh, right mindfulness. Being fully present, aware of body, feelings, mind, and reality as they are. Eight, right concentration, training the mind through meditation to reach deep states of clarity and inner peace. Practicing these 8 aspects together leads to wisdom, compassion, and liberation. Stage 4. Universal lessons from Buddha. Beyond philosophy, Buddha gave timeless practical teachings which can be implemented in every part of life. These lessons are: first, impermanence, anicca. Everything changes. Our thoughts, emotions, possessions, even our bodies. When we accept impermanence, we suffer less. Second, non-self, anatta. We cling to the idea of I and mine, but Buddha taught that what we call the self is just a collection of changing processes: body, feelings, perceptions, thoughts. Realizing this brings freedom from ego. Third, compassion and loving kindness, metta. Buddha emphasized compassion not just for family or friends, but for all beings. True peace comes when we wish happiness for others as sincerely as for ourselves. Fourth, the middle way. Avoid extremes of luxury and extreme self-denial. Balance is the path to wisdom. Fifth, mindfulness and meditation. Meditation was central to Buddha's practice. By observing the mind, we gain clarity, calm, and liberation. Today, mindfulness is scientifically proven to reduce stress and improve mental health. Stage 5. Stories and parables of Buddha. Buddha often taught through stories. Here are 3 powerful ones. The mustard seed story. A grieving mother lost her only child. She begged Buddha to bring him back. Buddha asked her to find a mustard seed from a household untouched by death. She searched but found none. Finally, she realized death is universal, and her heart found peace. The angry man story. A man once insulted Buddha with harsh words. Buddha calmly asked, "If someone offers you a gift and you do not accept it, who does it belong to?" The man replied, "The one who offered." Buddha said, "So too with your anger. I do not accept it. It remains with you." The blind men and the elephant story. Buddha explained truth is often like this story. Several blind men touch different parts of an elephant, tusk, trunk, leg, and each believes he knows the whole truth. Similarly, humans see only partial reality and mistake it for the whole. Stage 6. Relevance of Buddha's teachings. Today, even in our modern world, filled with stress, competition, and distractions, Buddha's teachings remain deeply relevant. Mental health. Mindfulness practices reduce anxiety, depression, and stress. Relationships. Compassion and right speech create harmony. Workplace. Right livelihood and mindfulness boost ethics and productivity. Personal growth. The Eightfold Path gives a holistic framework for a meaningful life. Global peace. When individuals cultivate peace within, society becomes more peaceful. Stage 7. Conclusion. Walking the path. Lord Buddha never asked for blind faith. His approach was practical. Do not believe in anything simply because I said it. Test it, experience it, and see if it leads to peace and freedom. His teachings are not about worship, but about transformation. They invite us to look within, cultivate mindfulness, let go of attachments, and live with compassion. If you take even one lesson from Buddha's wisdom, to be more mindful, to show kindness, to live ethically, your life will move closer to peace. Remember, peace is not found outside. It begins within you.